CIP budget,
One.
like it's toward the front.
This is
Oh,
yours.
this is worse.
Yeah,
I mean, the stuff that's coming up.
Hi, Rick, can you hear us?
I can.
Oh, we can hear you too. Look at that.
Oh, good. I might just put it on mute until you ask for me to say something.
That's not a bad idea.
I'm gonna
Okay.
spare, I'm gonna spare you having to look at me.
Oh. Rick.
Don't you know how to put funny faces up there?
I do like cats and stuff.
I'm afraid my face is funny enough as it is.
Oh, Rick.
I wasn't
Lord.
making fun of you. I was telling you, you can make those backgrounds. I have to teach you on.
I could use a lot of teaching.
Candace, I'm good?
Yep.
Okay. I'd like to call to order the Mayor and Town Council public hearing and work session for April 28th, 2026 in the Worcester County Government Center, room 1102. Let's take a look at our agenda. Public hearing, we will open now on the mayor's proposed operating and water and sewer budget for fiscal year 2026, 2027. Do we have any citizens who have signed up?
I'm just gonna double check. I
Okay.
think so. No.
Okay, I have a motion to close the public hearing.
I make a motion to close. Oh,
It's at 5. I can still do number 3, it's at 5. You mean for this? No, I don't think so. I think it's the public hearing. But good question. I hear a motion. Is there a second? To close the public hearing?
Maybe you can give them a few minutes. Give them a few minutes.
Okay.
Wait 5 minutes.
Okay. Okay, there's a motion on the floor at this point to close the public hearing. We waited 5 more minutes to allow citizens to attend. Do I have a second?
I second.
All in favor, say aye. Okay, so I don't hear any objections, so we will go into the open work session at this time, and we're going to have continued deliberations on the mayor's proposed budget with the finance staff attending. And so at this point, I'll turn it over to Mr. Lewis.
So we reviewed the general and water and sewer funds already. We now have to look over the capital improvement section, the budget for fiscal year 27. I'm sure that everybody has already reviewed the capital budget, and I'm looking forward to answering any questions, or I can review any part of it that you feel be deemed necessary.
Mr. Lee, can you speak up, please, and bring that mic close to you? Thank you.
Information.
These are the
Holborn Public Wanting, I see. I'm good.
you guys, the full one,
So I have a question on E, the county grant basketball courts. 300,000.
So there was a study done for the basketball course done at Bird Park to get it to the requested appearance. I guess that was asked of it. Well, I think there's talks of having the courts go up near the middle school. So because of that cost that was associated with getting the ones down at Bird Park, the court down at Bird Park done, and use the same cost to do it at the middle school, which I saw them, I forgot about this course. That would be a great area to have set up at. So we're looking to get grants to cover the basketball courts. I know that we have it budgeted in 2020, fiscal year 2027. Hopefully we'll get that moving forward soon. There's a plan to get the courts taken care of moving forward. So instead of having done it in Bird Park, I forgot what you asked it. We're looking to do it.
For that much money.
For the, I believe it was the request of council to get this up to par.
I can help with that if you like.
Yeah, Mr. Pollock needs to kind of add in and explain it a little more.
Sure, the number is the estimate to duplicate the basketball and multipurpose courts at Berlin that everyone has admired and liked so much, to see if we could duplicate it here. We have opened discussions with the Board of Education and the county commissioners about entering an MOU with the Board of Ed in the town and the county, similar to what they've done in Pocomoke, where basketball courts were installed at the site of Pocomoke Middle School. The ball right now is in their court. I'm waiting for the president of the Board of Education to return from a trip to sit down and start talking details. But we've actually got two prongs out on that one. We've got the effort underway in partnership with the board and the county, and we've also asked the county commissioners for a supplemental $300,000 contribution to be applied toward the basketball courts as part of their annual budgetary contributions to the town. Don't have a whole lot of confidence in that one, but if we're able to get some traction with the Board of Ed and the county together, there might be some assistance, but the amount of the estimate came from what it would take to basically duplicate what they have in Berlin.
Thank you. And the comprehensive claim grant is for $50,000. But I do know that it was more than $50,000 for the team that's doing it when they apply. So where did that money come?
So the $50,000 was to hire the team. You're correct. It is gonna cost more money to, pay for that. How much more? I'm definitely not aware of.
It's listed on here at $78,850.
Okay.
And the
How
balance
much?
of that is coming from our grant match fund that we maintain as a budget line item. We have a fund in our budget for matching grants that we receive. And so where the 50,000 was the amount of the grant to hire Wallace Montgomery to be our consultants, we will pay the balance of their bill out of that grant match fund that we carry.
That'll be number 4, the match fund grant for the $100,000. Yes.
Question, Rick, that money that was paid to Wallace Montgomery above the 50,000, and was that to sign the contract? Is that the difference between the 50,000 that's listed here, and to get the deal done?
Well, the 50,000 is the grant that we received from Department of Housing and Community Development. We did receive just recently their first invoice. So perhaps Lou and Tehran can talk to you about that. But we have received one invoice from Wallace Montgomery as part of their $70,000+ contract.
Yeah,
What was the contract? How much was it?
the contract, I believe, was from 78,000. So the contract.
So it was 28,000 above the 50 that we had, is that correct? So in fact, in there, 27,000 was the difference to close the deal, is that correct or not?
No, not how you're saying it, no. No,
To get the contract, to get to engage them, to engage them.
no, the contract was, I'm guessing it's $78,850. That was the contract total. That was what that's what they bid on. That was what was bet. The $50,000 is a grant that we received to go towards paying that. So you're saying to close the contract? No, that was the deal. And the $50,000 we paid for the grant, we'll pay that, and then the $28,000 come from matching grant funds. So you did close the deal.
When the contract was met, it was left for $50,000, am I correct or not?
No,
What was
the 78,000.
it? 78,000? Okay, so, I was missing.
Mhm.
and $50,000 for Queen C backfield.
Explain to me in terms of share with the information you provide, that no, get your grant funding for police stations.
Mr. Lee, would you please talk into the mic, please?
We're on friendly terms, you know, we. Explain to me, the grant funding for police station line, fell, it goes out to 2030, $200,000.
So the plan was to, have a new station built, in 2030, for the police station. We estimated, again, slightly over two, about that, the cost would be about $2 million to build a new police station. What I think would have been on Market Street. It is still an estimate. That's what it is, but that's what it, I think it is what it's estimated to be at, $2 million. There are talks, possibly, hopefully, they could stay remain where they at, but it, they got $2 million is hopeful that we should get a new station built, right, and then just a reminder, the capital improvement budget it's a plan. It's mainly made up of grant money. The majority that you see here is hopeful of getting grants that come into the town. Not much here. It is very little town money. That's pretty much tied up. So this is a planning budget. This is a planning budget. A lot of things that we see here, we hope to get done. I think that's want to get done, but it all comes down to grant that we receive, planning purposes. Yeah. So we're trying to make sure that we're looking at it, we're not looking at it.
Oh, I know the way. this
Money
is
being
supposed to
spent.
go, but I'm just saying. So we looking into a $50,000 grant for the PNC Bank. Now, I'm gonna question.
Oh, yes, there was, Paul had submitted grants for the, remodeling of PNC Bank. I don't know, PNC Bank.
So it's conceivable from a planning perspective that when we evaluate where we are at the conclusion of the comprehensive plan going forward, and all this may change.
Oh,
Not all, I mean,
There'll be some changes. There could be changes from time, it could be, longevity,
so, and that's what I want to get a better understanding of from you. And as we begin to look at the improvements, hopefully that we will be making in terms of moving the town forward, i.e. all of this is off of the infrastructure, not the issue. That is, that, when would be the time as we look at the conclusion of the comprehensive plan, when would realistically be the time that do you feel that you will have a grip for where the town wants to go and that we should come back prior to, I don't know, next year, year after next? What's that timeline for making the adjustments here from a planning point of view?
That would be a hard question for me to answer. But I feel that we will always be planning to continue forward. If you're saying what we have here in place, we wouldn't be able to do everything at one time. We will see what we can do, get done, put that in place, and then continue for other things in the future. You see what I'm saying? So I would love to get all this done. Right now, I would love to get all done now, but it's all about the grants that we receive and how they be, funded basically the bottom line is what they. What I see is us, you were trying to take what we have here, put a plan in place to get it done, seeing what grants we can get the money, and then we'll have to go from there. I can't say what exactly will happen because we gotta bring in, of course, there'll be board fees, there'll be engineering fees, we'll see things change as far as pricing wise from based on what we have already in place. Keep in mind that things, especially in government, just takes time. And by the time we get to it, inflation has already hit us, things like those natures, they can't control. So I think that no matter what, we will always, and I think we should be, always planning to continue for continuous movement forward. It's just gonna be bits and pieces at a time.
And shadow me again, this, this 25,000 on vote. How far does that go out?
You see, we're doing up about 2035. It was, I believe it was, 12 payments. $25,000.
Yes, you got it, okay.
Mhm. It was 12. These are the last, well, that's.
Water, do you need water? Can we have some water?
We need to get
Thank
more,
you.
but let me check.
And the tower meeting equipment, I'm just putting my thought of making sure that it's the same. Is that the meter that's gonna read like?
Correct.
I mean, yeah, we can
That'll be
easily
the-
read it,
Mhm.
okay.
I believe it's something that is very necessary to have, especially with, the ability to see leaks
Right, yeah.
earlier than,
Yeah, that's real.
quarter billing.
Mhm.
They got the expert chief Melissa on it, so you probably see more on the screen.
looking at the last page here. Uh,
Yeah, give it a minute on that.
Um, the total received and the total, still needed. What's the total still needed is less than what's received, right? Very bottom two numbers, the one in the red and the one in black. Now reading on it. Very bottom.
Yeah, where you are again, last page,
Right here,
this one. Keep going.
so you can down,
Those two numbers, yeah.
right here.
Yeah. You want-
That's Bank Street.
You know, this Bank Street,
Just make sure you have
All of it?
all of
all of it.
All of it.
That's all of it.
That's all.
So we received.
Yeah, it should be an admin.
That's showing what she's trying to get and
Keep,
what
oh,
we
yeah,
have
it
received.
should be the last page of the,
Okay.
yeah,
Where
okay,
is that?
yeah. There you go.
Jen has created that in an effort to show the grants that we have received from the county, $50,000 a year that we haven't spent, and her other funding sources that she's trying to get. I think it's $800,000.
Yeah, please, all we receive, that, those are all grants that. Yeah, you're right, those are all
Of course,
grants.
it's all dependent on that.
Need a magnifying glass. This,
Yeah.
I don't have nothing fucking
Total
with it.
1.7.
And what, yeah.
Yeah, and then I did that.
Written out.
And I think there's still decisions to be made depending on how that grant goes on whether the town will attempt phases and do what the town has money to do.
Yeah.
And then go forward. Because the town can't do it without the grant funding. Jennifer came on, she created that, and I think she got it in such a way that she's trying to show, okay, we have 240,000 that we haven't spent from the county that is applicable to
Yeah.
Bank Street. And then this is how much we're trying to get. And this is how much we spent on each grant, so that's why that looks like that.
Okay.
Cause I think there's $100,000 in a tri-county council grant that supplies have been purchased for, so that's spent, it's in whole. And then there's another grant that's for like $83,000 that she needs to finish up. She's asked for an extension on that. Cause everything's intertwined. You
Yeah.
need this before you do that. That's why she set that up that way.
Okay. Yeah, I just,
And yeah, and $1.7 million gets your attention. Got mine.
Because I was looking at two different ones. I mean, it's in here two times. So I was looking at it when I could see one looked better than the other one. All right, so, go to the next to the last page. And it's under water funds. And down where it says, the tower meter reading equipment, it was also on the first page.
It's split in three places, over $100,000. It's over $100,000
Only
estimated.
circle one, yeah,
So we have, I think, 30 in admin, general fund,
yes.
35 in water and 35 in sewer, so it's split, between the three. Cause water doesn't have any money.
Yeah,
So we tried to.
that's what I
Sure.
had to spread it out. I only circled one.
And it may be less than that. But
Yeah.
better than behind. Pretty close.
Councilperson Lee, are you good? Do you have any other questions? No. Okay. All right, thank you all. Yeah. And thank you, Mr. Lewis, for coming in. Not feeling well. I know you're not. Okay, let's go on to announcements from the town council. Anybody want to start? Councilperson Lee, anything you want to add? Right, Council Lumpkins?
Yeah, I'm saying we're looking forward to a big turnout for our first Friday celebration here on Friday, May 1st, and, everybody come out and see the Catholic perform at Hanson's Craft Factory, their last night they're open.
Yes.
Hanson's Craft
Oh, that's
Factory.
right.
Yeah.
That's right.
they're doing the show.
Thank you.
Yes.
Okay, Councilperson Fletcher? Anything else you have on your calendars?
Oh, it says the museum reopens,
May
May
first?
May 8th.
May 8th.
Okay.
Okay.
It's been,
All right,
I
that
think it's
may
been
change
changed.
it.
So that's is that Monday? No,
Saturday.
Saturday.
Right?
The no,
No,
Friday,
Friday.
Friday.
The following Friday.
Okay.
People ain't getting it all stiffy up. Johnson is joking.
Oh, we're gonna have Judy Johnson exhibit to begin with?
We got other things that is going on too. I know we got a artist coming in, but I found some more artifacts for Judy Johnson. So
Did you?
I want to get this area updated.
Okay.
All this good stuff. Yeah. We got one of the first checks that came through the museum was from Judy.
Really? Good. I'm glad you found that. That's a lot to go through, though. That place is packed.
It is
Thanks,
packed.
isn't it?
It is a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's all. But,
And you're documenting it as you go. So that's great. That's great.
That's gonna be a time.
And we had a good showing at the History and Highballs at the governor's mansion.
I did miss it,
I
but,
know, but it was fabulous.
and,
We had like 55 people. I think.
amazing. And a lot of generous donations were given, so that's much appreciated. To all, everybody who donated to the museum. Great,
Making some money.
making some.
Making some money off of that. Anything else on your calendar?
No, I think elections.
Elections
That'll be
coming up?
Tuesday. So are we still,
We're not gonna do
doing
any
our work session on the
Not-
sixth,
7th.
the seventh?
Mhm. We have Citizens Academy on the 6th. Everybody hear that?
Just
Okay.
Yeah.
The Citizens Academy at the Town Hall Annex. We'll be meeting with all the principals in the Soho area. And then we have finished and we're having a celebration. So the cake is ordered. For the Citizens Academy.
Nice,
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah. Cake is ordered, certificates are gonna be passed out. It's gonna be great.
Since you brought up the principal, you had a amazing turnout at the Rotary. Last week for their Teacher of the Year award.
Teacher of the Year, wasn't that? There were like, I think 90 I heard as a number of
Came out,
who came out.
supported the event, and it was
It was amazing.
amazing.
It was great.
The Teacher of the Year,
And the
who
kids,
delivered some amazing speeches, so.
they were very, very good. And the kids with their scholarships
Give them scholarships, yeah.
that Rotary gives.
Their students got scholarships, to the 2,500 from 2,000.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Good
For
stuff.
high school kids?
High school.
Oh, seniors?
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
One
They give
final-
them every year.
One final thing there. For those who may be listening or have people who have said they were going to do a comprehensive plan, the 30th is the last day. And,
For the surveys.
for the survey,
Okay.
and, I'm not disappointed, I'm ambivalent, but the students have really blew it out. I don't know what they've, this week, but the rest of the good job. Oh.
Good.
For returns. Excuse me. The consultants are somewhat ecstatic about the community response. I just don't feel that on the notes, they're paying percentages, but on the notice game, that's we, I would hope it'd been more.
We always hope for more.
So we're always asking, encouraging more people to fill out the survey. Anything else from you? You good?
Well, I do want to say something. I mean, I might not be people, but I think, a concern for, our town is the kids didn't get hit, but we've had almost, children that get hit in our crosswalk. So if people could be very cautious, I'm gonna talk to the chief about it. About in the mornings drop off and pickup times. For that Coburn Bank. Yeah, safety for our children.
Okay. Hoping everybody has seen the water tower being painted. the guy, I was looking up like this and the guy waved to me
Oh.
way up there.
Oh,
I mean, he was just walking around there like it was, just walking down the street. So, not for me. But, anyway, it's getting painted and we're excited about it. And it'll have our, new logo on it. Also, Tom Lee from Chesapeake Bay Alliance came to, Bird Park on Monday. And also GMB engineers, they evaluated the flooding issue that we're having. And we had lots of talks and it was good because you got the infrastructure, like the drainage, the pipes from the engineers, and then you got the environmental guys. So you got the gray and the green. And they work together and we're talking and they're going to develop plans that they will be presenting to the council. And, so that's the first step. I don't know how long that will be, in the works, but, hopefully in a month at least, and they will come and present to the council their findings. So it's not costing us any money. I just want to let the finance department know the plan is not going to cost us money. I mean, it'll cost us maybe money in the long run, but that initial will not, that's free. The particularly Chesapeake Bay Alliance. And they also, and I know this came up at the Main Street meeting, they will organize and help us with any trash collections in our town. They brought that up because they did see some trash, in Bird Park. So they said they would be glad to help us organize and give us materials, trash bags, gloves, and trash cans. And so I think we might want to use them because that came up as an issue that we want to keep our town beautiful. Okay. All right. Do I have a motion to adjourn the meeting?
I make a motion to adjourn the meeting.
Do I have a second?
I second.
All in favor, say aye.
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 Meeting is adjourned.